Believe it or not, another storm system is on the way with areas in central and northern California under a flood watch. The rain has been falling in the Bay Area all afternoon, and snow levels are rising in the Sierra Nevada east of Sacramento. Here in Southern California, the rain could be dangerous for people in the San Bernardino Mountains, where there is still heavy snow from last week. CBS 8's Brian White is in Encinitas, where city crews have been working to repair a huge sinkhole. Brian?
Here in Cardiff, crews are hard at work repairing the massive sinkhole that opened up during the last storm. And with this new atmospheric river on the way, it could make this situation even worse.
That's really what caused it initially, was the multiple rainstorms. So that's what really blew it out.
Encinitas city crews have been making progress, moving utilities and shoring up the support structure underneath the road here on Lake Drive after damage from a ruptured stormwater pipe was made worse during the rains last month.
It's been so dry for so many years, and then we had a bunch of rain, and you never know how old those pipes are.
Another atmospheric river is bringing a massive storm system that will likely drench areas in central and northern California tonight and into the weekend, with 17 million Californians under flood watches. But most of those impacts will be to the north of us.
The primary impacts are going to be up in the San Bernardino Mountains. Unfortunately, fresh off of last week's blizzard that dropped feet on feet of snow to a lot of the mountain communities.
In the San Bernardino Mountains, many people's homes and cars have been trapped on all sides by snow that just keeps piling higher. People in Lake Arrowhead and other mountain communities have spent weeks with shovels in hand.
Gonna get 3 to 5 inches, 5 to 8, and then 5 to 8 turned into a foot or more every 12 hours.
The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office says at least one person was killed in the previous storm, while 11 others were found dead during welfare checks. Even after 2 weeks, people there are still struggling.
Probably about 1 million cubic yards to dig out. It's a daunting task.
Brian Adams with the National Weather Service here in San Diego says the added rain could be dangerous for places already buried in heavy snow.
Any houses that would potentially still have a lot of snow sitting on the roofs or anything like that, it's going to become really, really heavy.
He says we may see a quarter to half an inch of rain here in San Diego, mostly on Friday.
Really going to look like more of like a beneficial rain than anything else, just kind of enough to wet the ground, help our plants grow a little bit.
Even with the forecasted rain on the way, city crews for Encinitas say they're on schedule to have this sinkhole repaired in a few weeks. Brian White, CBS 8.
All right, so exactly how much rain could we be seeing here in Southern California from this atmospheric river? Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is here with a first look at your microclimate forecast. Carlene, atmospheric river, it sounds bad, and it can be bad over certain parts of the state, but we shouldn't get too alarmed here.
Well, here's the thing. Not all of them are the same. And so you're talking about the bulk of that moisture being well towards the north of us, where it's going to be a lot stronger. We're already starting to see that in the satellite radar. But for us here, we are the southernmost portion of California. Our county is. So we're actually going to see the least amount of rainfall, as mentioned in the story by the National Weather Service, more so beneficial. So when we take a look at scattered showers and heavy rainfall and snow, it's across northern California and central California. Closer towards Southern California and pinpointing our particular county, you are talking about seeing about a half an inch, and that's a couple days that we could have that. So on again, off again shower activity that's expected, not necessarily for the desert, but the bulk of that moisture is expected along the coast and towards the mountains. Here are some key time frames to keep in mind. We do have a chance for light rain in the forecast, and that's going to be west of the mountains. That's from noon tomorrow all the way until midnight on Saturday night. You're also talking about a period of more moderate rainfall, and that's for about 6 a.m. to noon on Saturday, and some gusty winds in the mountains. So more details on that coming up. Marcella.